Hello, yes, it's two Lucosa videos in one day. Even more shocking, two Lucosa Elite Dangerous videos in one day. Anyway, since I am now Combat Elite and consequently have the Founders World Permit down there at the bottom, I figured, bollocks to it, let's go and take a look. Now, clearly, this video is not going to show you anything you haven't seen a million times before, either by going there yourself or in one of the fucking countless videos on YouTube showing this place. But the bottom line is, I haven't been here yet. So let's go and take a look at it. I've already got a pretty good idea of what to expect. We'll get old fuel scooping going and set our course for the Jameson Memorial. Now I know this system has a few plus points. Okay, it has every ship and every upgrade available at the Jameson Memorial, but as far as that is concerned, well, you know where I stand. Since Power Play, it's become pretty much redundant. You can get all of the upgrades and all of the ships even cheaper if you go to the controlled or exploited systems of Merchant Banker. And if you want further discounts on things like Cargo X or the hull reinforcement packages, then go to any system that's either controlled or exploited by Fat Bastard. And you don't need a permit to go to there once. Well, all but one of Fat Bastard's systems anyway. But still, I mean, if you are lazy and can't be asked to search around Merchant Banker's systems for all of the upgrades, well, I mean, I found them all to fully outfit this Anaconda after visiting just 3 systems. So you'd have to be exceptionally lazy. But if you are exceptionally lazy and you have the permit, then let's face it, this is here, so you can take full advantage of it.
Docking request granted.
Right, so while that's doing that, as you can see, the community events are still going on. I haven't contributed anymore. I actually abandoned the bulletin board mission that I picked up at the end of the last video, because I didn't realise that in that one you had to work for Emperor's Dawn, and I wasn't going to do that because it meant that I wouldn't be able to hand in the combat bonds I made from it. But what I did do
Scan detected.
was a bulletin board mission for attacking pirates, one of those mastering the malevolent missions, and it paid me 1.3 million, which is not bad at all. But as you can see from my high single reward assassinations, it hasn't appeared on there. I'm not entirely sure why, I can only guess that it's because the system that I had to go to was an Anarchy system,
Landing gear deployed.
and therefore I didn't get any bounties for any of the ships that I destroyed. That's the only thing I can guess, you know, would be the reason for it. But no doubt I'll try again
Docking
somewhere else.
successful. Engines disengaged.
Right. Now I did get interdicted a couple of times on the way here. I've handed in most of the bounties that I got from them, but there is one that I can't do yet. So anyway, I had to go through a few systems that needed scanning. Not just these, there were a couple more, but I made a stop on the way. Now I'm going to sell these individually because I don't want to lose out on any credits or whatever because of the bug from selling by the page. So that brings my balance up to 181 million. And what does that do to my exploration stats? So systems visited is now at 2,642. Points from explorations at 38 or nearly 38.4 million, and level 3 detail scans is up to 4,975. So just 25 more scans for 5,000. I can do that in one system if I am not feeling how I usually feel regarding exploration. Now mining there, once I get my second Anaconda, that will start going up. Apparently mining in this system, in Shinrarta Dezhra, is quite lucrative, but I don't think I'm going to stick around here for long, so I don't think it's going to... I can redeem my Federation bounties here, that's handy. So, yeah, I'm not going to be bothering mining here. And, yeah, so I still got the Alliance bounties to cash in, and a rather small bounty at Zib Kale to cash in. So anyway, yeah, I know a system that is far more lucrative in terms of mining, which I will be trying out. Don't ask me where it is, I'm not going to be revealing that one. Anyway, let's head into the hangar, and then while that's happening, so there are 20 ships available. And yep, the costs are all down. They even have the faction specific ones. I didn't think they had those. There you go, so the Anaconda is as near as damn it 129 million here, whereas at Merchant Bankers systems it's 120, so you're saving an extra 9 million by buying it there compared to here. So I'm just not going to bother buying it here. And of course, as far as outfitting goes, you've got everything. And if I was feeling absolutely mental, I could put the mirrored surface composite hull on this thing, the bulkheads. But I don't see why anyone would want to pay more than double the price of military grade for something that's great against lasers but shit against kinetic weapons. and then even more on top of that for something that's great against kinetic and shit against lasers. So military grade is the only one that I would go with. So what would their price be then on the top power plant here? 142 million. Well, it is about 160 million brand new. I mean, so, well, wherever you get the power plant from, it costs more than buying the Anaconda outright. So, yeah, that is one seriously expensive upgrade. My cargo and mining Anaconda is not going to have an A8 power plant, that's for sure. I don't think it's going to need it for one thing. Now what I do need to try and figure out, because this ship is now going to become my combat specialist ship, so I don't really need any of these cargo racks. So what do I replace them with? Now I can probably bump up the fuel scoop from an A5 to an A6, bump up the shield cell bank from a B4 to a B6, so that will leave me with another class 6, 3 class 5s and a class 4 slot that are all empty. Now one of those will be frame shift drive interdictor. I do also need to worry about power. I'm going to have to go into power saving mode, because I'm already using 36.45 megawatts here out of 36, so I'm already over. And, you know, just upgrading the fuel scoop and shield cell bank is going to put me way over. And if we what's the right, so the power drain on my current one is 1.48, whereas if I got a B6, it's 2.12. That's quite a bit more. So frame shift drive interdictors don't seem to require an enormous amount of power, so that's alright. Looks like A4 is the highest they go, so fuck it, I might as well get the A4. I've no idea what the difference is. I assume it's range. But is that the only one? Yeah, not sure about that. Anyway, again, I won't be buying that here. I'll be buying that in merchant bankers systems. So, well, there you go. That is Shinrarta Dezhra and Jameson Memorial Station. Not a particularly exciting place. So, yeah, well, there you go. So, that's pretty much all there is for this video. So, yeah. So now, go away.